Susanna.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Capri. On the Isle of Capri.
Yes, we'll dock there tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, Miss Pomeroy. Now, your leave is for 48 hours, and just this once, I would like to have you aboard on time. Just this once.
Well, it'll play havoc with my character, but I'll try. Oh, Nugie, aren't you excited? Our first visit to the Isle of Capri.
I'm excited.
Oh, my back. What's the matter? Oh, where does it hurt?
I can't straighten it.
How? You can't?
No.
Oh, I'd better get you to the ship's doctor right away. Here, let me help you.
Get the doctor.
Can you walk all right?
I don't know.
Oh.
Now, you just relax, Miss Nugent.
How is she, Doctor?
Well, frankly, I can't find anything physically wrong with her. It's entirely psychosomatic.
But she's in severe pain.
Psychosomatic pain. Tell me, did this backache come on suddenly?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, it did. Right after we found out we were going to dock at Capri.
Well, that fits the pattern. Miss Nugent got her bad back to avoid going ashore.
But why? Everybody has such a wonderful time there.
You and the other girls will, but not Miss Nugent. Capri represents love and romance, and she's afraid to compete in that department. So her bad back is a convenient excuse for staying on board ship.
You mean she's doing it on purpose?
No, of course not. She doesn't realize she's doing it. It's all in her subconscious.
Well, there must be something we can do for her.
My prescription for what ails Miss Nugent would be equal parts of love and romance, affection and attention.
That's a great prescription. Love, romance, and affection.
Oh, I don't know why you dragged me over the ship.
Luigi, the air will do you good. You'll have a wonderful time. Here, let me help you.
Oh, my aching back.
Now, you just lean back and be... There we are. Here, I'll fix everything. Now. There, now, isn't that comfortable? The way I look and feel, I wish I'd stayed on the ship. Now, don't talk like that. You're very attractive. Now, you wait and see. Excuse me a second, Nugie. I'll be right back.
Hi, Susanna.
Hi.
This is my friend, Antonio.
Hello. Are you going to be a date for Nugie?
Oh, I would love to, but I'll be busy playing. However, like I told my friend Cedric, the hotel is full of attractive men.
Good.
But they're only interested in women who are beautiful or wealthy.
Bad. Poor Nugie. I was so sure I could find someone for her.
Why cannot she pretend to be rich?
Cedric, you have a very smart friend. Are there any fortune hunters around now?
They're always around. Look, there's one now.
Fortune hunter? But he looks like a millionaire.
Millionaire? Yesterday, they caught him cooking in his room.
I can't believe it.
Look, there is another one. The one with the checkered coat.
Well, which one are you going to pick for Nugent?
Oh.
Both.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, think nothing of it.
Well, you're very kind. I'm Susanna Pomeroy.
Vittorio Venuti, at your service.
Are you really?
But of course, you have a problem.
Well, yes, I have. I'm quite concerned about my friend, Miss Nugent.
Oh?
Naturally, when one is as wealthy as Miss Nugent, one must beware of fortune hunters.
Naturally.
That man over there has been paying a lot of attention to her. Is he one of those fortune hunters?
The one with the checkered coat? The worst kind.
No. Well, we'll certainly watch out for him. Mr. Venuti, I can't thank you enough.
It has been my pleasure. By the way, how wealthy is your friend?
Well, nobody really knows, but she picked up this morning, and she's been walking around bent over ever since.
She sounds charming. How'd you like to meet her?
Well, she's right out on the beach getting some sun.
Why don't I slip into my bedding trunks and join her?
Well, why don't you? Oh, and don't discuss money with Miss Nugent. She likes to be loved for herself.
I understand. Later, then.
I'm terribly sorry.
That's quite all right.
I'm Susanna Pomeroy.
Martinelli. Sebastian Martinelli.
Mr. Martinelli, I've heard such wonderful things about you that, well, I feel I can take you into my confidence.
But certainly.
Do you happen to know a Vittorio Venuti?
Slightly. Why?
Well, he's been paying an awful lot of attention to my traveling companion, Miss Nugent.
Oh, well, that is an old Italian custom.
I know, but you see, Miss Nugent is a very wealthy woman, and I was afraid he might be one of those fortune hunters.
The worst kind. I can see that your friend Miss Nugent needs the protection of Martinelli.
Oh, we'll be on the beach all day if you'd care to join us.
Oh, that sounds enchanting. I'll slip into my bathing trunks immediately.
Hi, Nugie. Enjoying the sun?
I'm not enjoying anything, and I'm going to take the first launch back to the ship.
But, Nugie, you can't disappoint all the handsome men around here.
Oh, no? Well, they've been disappointing me for years.
What do you want to bet that within the next few minutes someone asks you for a date?
Well, let's start with $1 million.
$1 million? Can you afford it?
Well, let's say $2 million.
Hello there, Miss Pomeroy.
Oh, hello, Vittorio. Oh, I'd like you to meet my friend, Miss Nugent.
A delightful pleasure.
I may never wash my hands again.
I don't suppose you could find time to let me show you our lovely island.
Well, Miss Nugent has a very full schedule, but I'm sure she could squeeze you in.
Yes, squeeze.
Splendid. When will you be free?
Lunch, dinner, midnight snack, you name it.
Suppose I pick you up at 1.
But that will mean canceling your date with the Count.
Oh, him.
Till 1?
Oh, Susanna.
Well, I owe you $2 million. How would you like to pay? By check?
Suppose I give you the $2 million out of petty cash.
Ah, good morning, Miss Pomeroy.
Oh, Sebastian. I'd like you to meet my friend, Miss Nugent.
The lovely and charming Miss Nugent.
Oh. I hate to play favorites.
Miss Nugent, it would be an honor and a privilege for me to show you romantic Capri, as only I know it, and I won't take no for an answer.
Oh, believe me, you won't get no for an answer. I'm sure Miss Nugent would be delighted to have you shore the island.
Good. I'll pick you up in 1 hour. Arrivederci.
Now I owe you $4 million.
Did I hear somebody say $4 million?
Yes, I just won the Daily Double.
Oh.
Imagine me gallivanting around Capri with 2 handsome Continentals.
I just remembered. You can't go out on account of your bad back.
What's bad back?
I'll see you later.
The ship's doctor sure had the right prescription. Who straightened her out?
Oh, a couple of chiropractors named Vittorio and Sebastian.
My.
Oh, this is beautiful.
You are enjoying this island?
Oh, every minute of the last 2 days. Especially Lover's Point. It's the only place I've ever been where the fish come out of the water to watch the people.
Is your friend enjoying herself?
Take a look.
Ah, there you are.
Sebastian, we wish to be alone.
Now, boys, don't fight over me.
She is enjoying herself.
I know. Play the Isle of Capri.
Isle of Capri? I never heard of it.
Living right here in... You never heard of it?
How does it go?
Well, strike me a chord and I'll show you. Was on the Isle of Capri that I met him beneath the shade of an old walnut tree. Oh, I can still see the flowers blooming round us where we met on the Isle of Capri.
Our love was sweet as a rose at the dawning.
Never heard of it, huh?
But somehow fate hadn't meant her for me.
And though he sailed with the tide in the morning, still my heart's on the Isle of Capri. Summertime was nearly over, blue Italian skies above.
Ah, che bellezza.
He said, lady, I'm a rover. Can you spare a sweet word of love?
Te voglio bene assai.
I whispered softly, it's best not to linger. And then as he kissed my hand, he could see I wore a plain golden ring on my finger. 'Twas goodbye on the Isle of Capri.
Summertime was nearly over, blue Italian skies above.
You darn fast.
I said, lady, I'm a rover. Can you spare a sweet word of love?
I whispered softly, it's best not to linger.
And then as I kissed her hand, I could see
I wore a plain golden ring on my finger. 'Twas goodbye on the Isle of Capri. Arrivederci.
Ci vediamo.
On Capri.
Susanna, it happened.
Nugie, I want you to meet Antonio.
How do you do? But you're too late.
Too late?
I just got a proposal of marriage.
No. From which one?
From both. When you sang Summertime is Nearly Over, Victoria asked me. Then Sebastian came through on plain golden ring on my finger.
Well, marriage is a serious thing, Nugie. You're not going to rush into this, are you?
Of course not. I told them I wanted an hour to decide.
Vittorio, you must look at this from my point of view. I saw Miss Nugent first. I had it all figured out. I would propose to her, marry her, and then get her to sign over all her money to me. Then you also propose. Where are your ethics?
It's not a question of ethics. It's just that if I don't stop eating my own cooking, it will kill me. Miss Pomeroy.
What is it, Abercrombie?
Another payroll check for you to sign.
Oh, for my steel mill?
No, this is for your railroad company.
$350,000. They must have put on some extra help.
And your dividends just came in. If you'll just endorse the checks on the back, I'll deposit them to your account.
Oh, these business details, they do make one so weary.
I'm sorry to have bothered you, but you will need the cash if you're going to buy out Miss Nugent.
Yes, I suppose so.
sit down, Miss Pomeroy.
Well, thank you. You're very kind.
Miss Pomeroy, I couldn't help overhearing what...
Please, no more business.
As you wish. Are you enjoying your stay in Capri?
Oh, very much.
It is a beautiful island, isn't it?
Yes. I wonder if it's for sale. No, I'd probably run into the same trouble I had with Australia.
Miss Pomeroy, did I understand you to say that...
Miss Pomeroy?
Yes?
Telephone for you.
It's probably that long-distance call I've been expecting from Egypt. Hello?
Miss Pomeroy, Captain Huxley speaking.
Oh. Oh, yes. I'm glad to hear you're back in Cairo.
Who's in Cairo? I'm aboard ship. The printer wants to know how many copies you want printed of the dance program.
Oh, I'd say about 3 million.
3 million?
But I've just got to have that pyramid for my rock garden.
Miss Pomeroy, are you out of your mind?
Certainly.
Hello.
If you gentlemen will excuse me, I have some very important business. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
I came to warn you about the Victoria. It's a terrible fortune hunt.
But you've already warned me once.
This is a different fortune.
Well, very kind of you. I don't know how to thank you.
How about asking me in? I can't hold on much longer.
Well, maybe I'd better. It's a 3-story drop.
Miss Pomeroy, I picked up some roses for you on the way up.
Oh, thank you. Won't you sit down?
I'd better stand. I also pick up some thorns. Miss Pomeroy, it's such a beautiful night. May I say something to you?
After I see who that is. Oh, you wait here. A woman of my wealth must be discreet.
Oh, lovely lady. I was enwrapped with you. I have to come to you as fast as I could.
Oh, there's a faster way, but it's full of thorns.
I'm drawn to you as the bee is drawn to the honey, as the moth is drawn to the flame, as...
Money is drawn from the bank.
What a beautiful thought. Miss Pomeroy, I shall be brave. Love has suddenly entered my life. I want you to marry me. Say you will be mine.
She will say no such a thing.
What is a fortune hunter doing here?
Don't you call me a fortune hunter, you fortune hunter. I'm in love with Miss Pomeroy.
You're in love with her. I'm in love with her.
She's mine.
No, she's mine.
She's mine.
I come to a decision.
She's mine, I tell you.
No, she loves me, I tell you.
It's me who she loves.
Susanna, how could you do this to me, your best friend?
Oh, please, Nugie, I could explain everything.
Don't you talk to me. Oh, my back is killing me. Oh.
Nugie, you don't understand. Come back.
Sebastian, when Miss Pomeroy comes back, I want to be alone with her.
Honestly, Nugie, it's not the way it looks. Those men mean nothing to me.
I finally hit the jackpot, and you pick up the chips.
But I was only trying to help you. Why, I wouldn't hurt you for anything in the world.
Oh, pardon me, gentlemen. You tell me where I can find Miss Pomeroy? Well, this is her room, isn't it?
It is?
But we saw her first.
Who are you?
Her commanding officer. Pyramids for her rock garden.
Commanding officer? You mean she works for you?
Certainly. She's the social director of the Ocean Queen.
She's not a rich woman who can write many checks and many different figures.
Oh, Miss Pomeroy? Hardly.
Well, if there's anything I hate, it's a phony.
Me also.
I don't understand why Miss Pomeroy should mislead you.
I say, Miss Pomeroy, I wonder if you'd sign a few more.
Sign a few what, Cedric?
Cedric? He's Abercrombie.
Abercrombie? All right, now what's Miss Pomeroy been up to now?
She was only trying to help Miss Nugent by getting her some attention, and then...
Yeah, she's always trying to help somebody. If I could only think of some way to cure her from meddling into other people's affairs.
Gosh, Luigi, am I glad you finally listened to reason.
Why, when you told me what caused my backache, I was cured.
Good. It's just a shame it had to happen this way.
What do you mean, a shame? Why, that Victorio and Sebastian showed me the time of my life. You know, I feel so good now, I think I'll go upstairs and change my clothes and take a midnight swim. Maybe one of those staring fish will go for me.
Miss Pomeroy.
What is it now?
We cannot go on in this state of doubt. You must make a choice between us.
Look, fellas, this whole thing was just a little scheme of mine that went haywire. I'm not wealthy. I have no money. Now, will you go away?
Of course not. I love you for yourself, not for your money.
You do?
So do I. What do you think we are? A couple of fortune hunters?
Yeah, look, fellas, maybe you didn't understand. I have no money. Let's forget this whole thing.
Maybe you can forget the whole thing, but I can't. I cannot live without you.
Neither can I.
You must choose between us.
Yes, you must make one of us supremely happy.
I must do what?
Look, Vittoria, the lady cannot make a choice. We must settle this like men of the world.
You mean...
Yes, a duel, just as we expected.
A duel? But one of you could get killed.
Yes, and his life will be in your conscience.
On guard.
Hey, now, you just cut this out. Stop this whole thing. Those are sharp.
Stand aside. Defend yourself. Only one of us will leave to ask for her hand.
Now, you stop this. I'm not worth fighting over. Really, I'm not. You may think I'm attractive, but I'm not. You should see me in the morning. I'm a mess. Believe me, I make a terrible wife. I'm a grouchy old hag, and, well, I can't cook worth anything. And now you stop this before somebody gets hurt. Oh, Captain Huxley, am I glad to see you. Stop them. They're fighting a duel over me.
Why should I stop them? That's the way they settle things over here. Besides, I want to get a picture of a real live duel.
But they could kill each other.
I know it. You know I have no color film.
Pictures at a time like this.
Look, now, you just jump in the center so everybody knows who they're battling.
Oh, how do I get into these things? From now on, I'm minding my own business.
You are? Okay, fellas, knock it off. I think she's had enough.
What do you mean, I've had enough?
This whole thing was staged for your benefit, to cure you from meddling into other people's affairs.
Which certainly worked.
Well, all right, fellas, now that's enough. Fellas, the game is over.
What game? I just realized I hate him from before.
And I hate you, too.
It's an amazing thing, the way the human mind works, isn't it, Susanna?
Mm-hmm. It's hard to believe that an intelligent person could actually suffer terrible pain like you did just to get out of something unpleasant.
It certainly is.
But then I guess some people just aren't as strong as others.
Miss Pomeroy, come here. I want to talk to you.
Yes, sir. He must have found out about something I did that I wasn't supposed to do.
He must have.
Oh, my aching back.